Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and a very hot shed update, and I'm going to drink coffee. So I'm going to make it much more hotter. I need to fix that light there. Yeah, about right. Yeah, we'll fix that one of these days. Last time we were in here, we were discussing Blue Origin, or we like to call it the Phalos rocket. And I have to thank Kenny. Kenny sent in to the art, which he wanted to make the art more complete, and he sent in a 3D printed Flash Gordon. And this is absolutely fantastic. It's a single piece, nothing to glue on. The print on it is very, very clean. The only thing that I saw that you'd have to really fix is the rockets on the back, and you just have to drill them with a micro drill bit. But other than that, that is just too damn cool. Plus, you know, we like to make the shed complete in here. We have Flash Gordon, and we have Dr. Evil, you know, because we like our spaceships. But on a serious note here, this reminded me of the old Herb Deek kits. And I know a lot of people don't know who Herb Deek is. He created a lot of the old serial vehicles, or vehicles from the old serials. That's the Juggernaut, and that's Flash Gordon's, which, again, the moment I saw this, I thought this would make a great addition to the Herb Deek line. I know you know, he wouldn't have done it, but I think it fit perfectly with all his kits that he had made. That's my Juggernaut that I scratch built, and then when I scratch built it, you know, I found out a long time ago that Herb Deeks came out with his, and I only have the two, which maybe someday I can have the couple more and have the entire set. But anyway, I have to thank you, Kenny. This is that was a shock, and that was just too darn cool. Adding the Flash Gordon rocket ship to the art. And speaking of Phaloses, I'll mention another one that I'd like to have for the art. I technically have it, but I want it bigger. I want the Super Phalos, and this is from Hotshots. I have the 72nd scale one. I have the Airfix 48 scale one. I want this kit bigger, and when I say bigger, I want it like 24 scale, studio scale. I think something about that big would be just top notch to make the Super Phalos from Hotshots, which I have looked. I found a paper model which I thought about blowing up, but I may just have to just scratch build it and just you know, be done with it. Because I really would like to have one, because it's one of those that no one knows the name, you know, the Super Phalos. And it's just a fallen gnat, which I'm going to have to try to scratch build it if I, you know, that's on my bucket list that I want to do, but I don't think it should be that hard. But, you know, anyway, I wanted a really good size, so you can add the Navy, you know, and, you know, what's his name, Washout, or, you know, one of the other crazy pilots. But anyway, that's just something I would like to have, a big scale fallen gnat, aka the Super Phalos. So again, I don't really have anything old. I've been, I'm kind of been looking, you know, just really not caught my eye. A lot of new stuff, and I hate to pass up the new stuff because, again, I like it. One is, this is, and they've been coming out with a bunch of them, and that's the Pokemon kits. And again, more and more, entry grade, I've been buying a lot more of these for some reason. I think they're actually one of those golden kits. I mean, everyone, you know, passes them by because they're, you know, entry grade, you know, simple pieces, but there's just so much I think you can do to it. But anyway, that's whoever it is, Luga, and of course Pikachu. Of course, Pikachu, there's like 4 or 5 versions of him, which, you know, basically the patrons at the hobby store have to tell me if I have it or not. I just usually take their word and they set one aside for me. So anyway, we're adding more Pokemon because you gotta catch them all inside the art. One kit that came out brand new, and I'm a big fan, and that's Kirby. And I know Kirby's on the stand here. I kind of wish he was just more figure, standing. I think that would look pretty darn slick. But anyway, Kirby, just one of those you just can't. I try to get all like movie characters, cartoon characters, video game characters, just something here to make the art just a unique place. And the hobby store had these, which I bought the first one out of the box, and then he mentioned on social media that he had them. Everyone came in and bought the rest, and that is vinyl Kirby. And you could have got the whole set at one time, but however, I think everyone else was 2 per box. He was only 1. And he's more of a vinyl figure. I basically pre-painted. I wouldn't necessarily add him to the art, but I knew I was getting him, and I went ahead and got that little companion piece. And I will allow the where is it? It's over there. There is vinyl figures that you can buy that's unpainted single piece, which again I do add stuff like that to the art just to make it unique. So we're adding Kirby to the art, and well, a little old. I actually bought this a long time ago. It's old and new, and I don't know if I mentioned it the first time around, but that is Tory Factory's Panzer III track, and it's very cool. Plus, I wanted a Tory Factory for the shed, which I didn't have, and I do like stuff like this. It's a little disappointing because you only get 1 track. You really need like 3. I think 3 would be sufficient. But anyway, it's one of those kits that most people don't want. It's a select market. I like it because it's odd. You just don't see it. It's 1-to-1 scale, and it is almost exactly like the real tank tread, except for like right here, the fin thing. I think it should be a little more hollowed out. But other than that, it's just pretty darn slick. I thought I'd like to have pig models. They have the big like tiger shells that, from tanks. I'd like to have those to go with that. I think it's just a unique kit. I think there's a lot you can do to it, weather and all that, and you'd be king of the miscellaneous at contests. I think that would be it's just different. But again, very cool kit, great subject. But the only downfall is you need about 3 of them, because you only get 1 link inside the box. But anyway, adding a Tory Factory to the arts. But that's what I got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. We're adding, Pokemon. We're adding Kirby, adding tank tracks, and of course, have to thank Kenny once again, adding Phaelus' rocket ships to the art. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for next exciting episode.